What's up, YouTube world? This is Jay, and Smackdown just got over not too long ago, so you know what that means. It's time for Jay Smackdown review for April 23rd, 2019. Very eventful episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. If you watched it, if you didn't watch it, I'm going to go over everything, so there's going to be a bunch of spoilers. If you're not into that, then I'm sorry. But if you're into that, then you probably won't even have to watch the show once I'm done. So, with that being said, let's get into it. First off, Shane comes out and talks about how disgusting Roman is for punching Vince McMahon in the face last week. How could a guy stoop so low as to punching a man's father in the face? And this is awesome because it's totally hypocritical, because Shane beat the hell out of Mrs. Dad not too long ago. So yeah, total heel, totally it was so good, played it up really well, and I dug it. And then of course he calls out Roman, and Roman comes out to the ring, and he just throws the mic to the side, challenging Shane basically, and Shane drops the mic, and then right before they tussle, Elias interferes, Roman gets distracted, punches Elias, Shane gets the upper hand, beats up Roman a little bit, Roman makes a comeback of course, and then Elias gets back involved, they beat Roman down, and the numbers were just too much for Roman to handle. Then next up we had Finn Balor versus Andrade for the first time, I think, maybe, on WWE TV. Many would consider this a dream match, because both competitors are outstanding at what they do. So, as you would expect, this is a very good match, fast-paced. Both guys really brought it tonight. There was a nice elbow strike and then the double knees in the corner by Andrade. Those double knees look nasty every time, man. Like, I don't know how they could take those and it just not bother them. I understand the knees go to, like, the side of the head, but, like, still, if you're off by, like, an inch, that's a broken face. Scary. I'd be scared. Sorry, my notes skip around. Zelina tries to do a crossbody onto Finn during the match while the referee was distracted, which he wasn't really, or not distracted, but focusing on Andrade. And he really wasn't even, like, had his back completely turned. So, like, Zelina goes to jump off the rope. The ref sees her, first of all. So, could have been a disqualification. But she misses. Finn ducks. Andrade catches her. He puts her down. As soon as he puts her down, Finn hits him with the shotgun kick into the corner. Hits the coup de grace. 1, 2, 3. Finn wins the match clean. And I hope they have another one. I like a pay-per-view, because I'm sure they could do a heck of a lot more. Then it's Kairi Sane versus Peyton Royce. And the Iconics are really good at being weird. And that's okay. I'm not like one of those people that's like fully behind them, but I don't mind them. Their shtick is okay. They're basically just people who think they're awesome and everyone knows they're not. But they're just too airheaded to realize that we're laughing at them, not with them, Kairi beats Peyton Royce with the insane elbow. Kind of quick match, not too much to really go over, I don't think. And then Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville came out, looking mad at Kairi and Asuka because Paige picked them over Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, so they're all like, me, we're jealous women, me, you know how that goes. And Jinder's on SmackDown. Yay. He was going to have a match with Chad Gable, but Lars Sullivan comes out, destroys Chad Gable before the match, and then Jinder runs away, and the Singh Bros get destroyed in his absence. Lars just totally destroyed them. The Singh brothers are this big. Lars is this big. You do the math. And then R-Truth comes out trying to get revenge from last week, and he fails. He ends up just getting another sit-out powerbomb, and Lars looks dominant again. Then, boo! Charlotte comes out and says she wants a shot at Becky's title. Boo! I'm sick of Charlotte Flair getting title matches like she's Roman Reigns 2 years ago. Boo! Becky comes out, says basically you got enough opportunities handed to you, get out of here. You know, like, you might be the corporate puppet, but you might be the corporate pick, but I don't care. I'm done with you. Bayley comes out and joins the argument. Sorry. Bayley comes out and joins the argument, and she says she wants a shot at the title. Charlotte says, whoa, 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 and Bayley basically tells her to shut up and challenges her to a match, and whoever wins gets to face Becky. So that's exactly what happens. They had a match, and I was really hoping Bayley would win, but of course she did not. And it was a good match, but frickin' Charlotte wins. And gets me so mad. I'm so sick of Charlotte. I was never a big fan of Charlotte. I understand she's a heel, but like she gets the raw kind of heat from me. She doesn't get good heel heat from me. I just don't like her. So now at Money in the Bank, apparently it's Becky Lynch versus Lacey Evans for the Raw Women's Championship, and Becky versus Charlotte for the SmackDown Women's Championship. So Becky Two Belts is turning into Becky Double Duty. That's pretty cool though. I appreciate that. I kind of envision her keeping the Raw title and losing the SmackDown one. And that would really just piss me off. I'd rather her lose the Raw title to Lacey Evans and keep the SmackDown title over Charlotte. Screw Charlotte. And then, in the main event, we got Kofi Kingston versus Shinsuke Nakamura. You heard me right. Shinsuke Nakamura is in the main event of SmackDown Live in a singles match. Rusev and Lana were out there, of course. Xavier and Big O were out there on Kofi's side. And it was a good match. And like I said, I'm glad Shinsuke is being shown in the main event. Kofi reverses the Kinshasa into a stomp. A double stomp to the chest. Kofi hits the SOS, and Rusev interferes, causing a DQ. This was a pretty good match for Kofi and Shinsuke. And like I said, I'm just glad Shinsuke was in the main event. And hopefully they start doing more with Shinsuke, because Shinsuke was a legitimate badass when he came into the WWE, and now not so much. I feel bad for him. Big O helps Xavier Woods. He gives him a little toss over the top rope, so he lands on top of Rusev, taking Rusev out. But right after that, Shinsuke does a Kinshasa to Xavier, and as this is happening, Shinsuke gets into the ring. He goes to hit KO. Kofi pushes Kevin Owens out of the way, dodges Shinsuke, pushes him into the ropes, hits him with the Trouble in Paradise, takes out Shinsuke, and then boom! Kevin Owens hits him with the super kick. Kevin Owens turned on the New Day already. Just a week. They didn't even let this breathe. But we all knew it was going to happen. I just didn't think it was going to be that quick, honestly. Like, damn, you know. And it's weird. I was actually thinking of like a whole new plot twist here. I was like, oh, maybe, Big E will come back as like a bad guy, all mad that the New Day replaced him with somebody, nonetheless a white guy, because the New Day was a group of brothers, and sticking together and kind of taking the world by storm, and bucking the system and not listening to the man, and you know what I mean? And you just replaced me with this white guy like that because I went down with an injury within a week. You had me replaced, and so I thought that would have been really, really cool. If and Biggie came back and they did that, I thought that would have been really, shocking, edgy, relatable. It's in the times, you know what I mean? It's current events kind of thing, it ticks all the boxes for me. But instead, they had Kevin Owens do this like that. So, yeah. And then Kevin Owens just beat up Kofi Kingston a little bit, threw him into the barricade, threw him into the ring post. At one point, he grabbed the title and was talking trash, like, I hope your kids had a good time. I hope you had a good time. I'm coming after this, holding up the title. Kofi tried to fight back, but, he was already in a match, and Kevin Owens blindsided him, sorry. And, so Kevin Owens was just able to take advantage again. And, Kevin Owens was going to give him the power bomb on the outside of the ring onto the apron, and Xavier Woods went diving through the ropes to save Kofi, and he got a hellacious clothesline for his troubles, and then Kevin Owens power bombed Xavier Woods onto the apron instead, and that's how SmackDown ended, folks. Very eventful episode, like I said. All pretty good matches. Pretty good episode of SmackDown. I hope WWE keeps building the better episodes all the time, and you know what I mean? We'll see how things go. So, yeah, tomorrow's NXT, and so I'm going to be doing my NXT review tomorrow. And, yeah, until next time, folks, peace.